Welcome to Dark Notice. Deep inside NATO headquarters, high-ranking defense officials are quietly reassessing their entire approach to air supremacy. And the catalyst is not a new hypersonic missile or a sixth-generation stealth platform. Instead, it is a relatively unassuming Swedish fighter jet known as the JAS-39 Gripen E. For decades, the alliance has prioritized highly complex, incredibly expensive stealth aircraft. However, following Sweden's recent integration into NATO, military strategists are suddenly realizing that this cost-effective, road-capable fighter might hold the exact solution to a critical logistical vulnerability. The question is, how did a nation of 10 million people anticipate modern warfare's greatest operational nightmare decades before the rest of the world? To understand the Gripen's sudden rise to prominence, we have to look at the unique environment that created it. During the Cold War, Sweden maintained a strict policy of neutrality, meaning they had to engineer their own national defense solutions. Their core assumption was terrifyingly pragmatic. Defense planners believed that in the event of a major conflict, every established Swedish airbase would be effectively destroyed within the first 48 hours. Therefore, they did not just design an aircraft, they designed an entire survival doctrine. When Sweden officially joined NATO, they brought this highly refined doctrine directly into the alliance, triggering a fundamental shift in how European air defense is calculated. NATO currently boasts an overwhelming on-paper advantage with an armada of F-35s, Eurofighters, and Rafales. The recent conflicts in Eastern Europe, however, exposed a harsh reality regarding modern air warfare, which is the overwhelming operational burden of sustainment. An F-35 costs approximately $44,000 per flight hour to operate, requiring pristine facilities and highly specialized maintenance crews. In a high-intensity, peer-to-peer conflict, several NATO nations would likely deplete their operational flying budgets within a matter of weeks. By contrast, the Gripen E operates at an estimated cost of just $6,000 to $7,000 per flight hour. This allows a military force to deploy 6 Gripens for the exact financial footprint of a single F-35 sortie.
Financial efficiency is only half of the equation, as the Gripen's true strategic value lies in its dispersed basin capability. The aircraft was engineered from the ground up to operate from standard 800-meter stretches of public highway. Once the jet lands on a forested road, a small team of just 5 conscript soldiers can refuel, rearm, and launch the aircraft again in under 10 minutes. This capability fundamentally breaks the traditional targeting calculus of adversaries. For years, heavily fortified missile systems in the Kaliningrad enclave posed a severe immediate threat to fixed NATO airfields. However, an adversary cannot pre-plan a strategic missile strike against an air force that is constantly relocating across hundreds of anonymous highway segments. Sweden has effectively transformed its entire landmass into an unsinkable, heavily forested aircraft carrier. Furthermore, Saab designed the Gripen E with an open software architecture. Instead of grounding the fleet for multi-year, multi-billion-dollar upgrade programs, the aircraft's advanced electronic warfare suites can receive rapid software updates to counter emerging threats. This modular design ensures the jet remains highly relevant in a rapidly evolving combat environment, where drone swarms and electronic jamming are now standard operational hazards. The Gripen E was designed by a nation preparing to fight completely alone, and ironically, it has become one of the most valuable operational models within the world's largest military alliance. Here at Dark Notice, we are constantly analyzing the shifting dynamics of global military technology, and this situation presents a vital strategic debate. Do you think NATO should pivot toward adopting more low-cost, highly available aircraft like the Gripen to complement their stealth fleets? Or is absolute technological superiority like the F-35 still the only reliable deterrent? Let me know your detailed thoughts in the comments section below. If you found this documentary analysis insightful, please subscribe to the channel for more comprehensive breakdowns of modern defense strategies.